John Force, one of the most iconic names in drag racing and the most decorated driver in NHRA history, has officially announced his retirement from competitive driving. The 16-time Funny Car champion shared the news during a media luncheon held at his race shop in Yorba Linda, marking the end of an extraordinary career that began in the 1970s and shaped the sport for more than 5 decades. This announcement comes 17 months after Force survived a violent crash at Virginia Motorsports Park in Dinwiddie, Virginia, an incident that left him with injuries serious enough to force a long recovery and deep reflection about his future behind the wheel. A career defined by unmatched records. Force's statistics are nothing short of astonishing. Over the course of his career, he collected 16 NHRA Funny Car championships, 157 event wins, 269 final round appearances, 166 number 1 qualifiers, 1,460 round wins. These numbers place him at the very top of the NHRA record books and cement his legacy as the winningest funny car driver the sport has ever seen. His dominance stretched across decades, through rule changes, new generations of racers, and major shifts in the sport's technology and culture. A difficult but inevitable decision. During the luncheon, Force spoke openly and honestly about the decision to retire. Known for his passion and larger-than-life personality, he admitted that stepping away from driving was not something he ever expected to do so soon. "I really love NHRA, but I'm officially done with driving," Force said. He reflected on his longtime mantra that no one would take him out of the driver's seat except death itself. But the crash in Virginia changed everything. "They dragged me out of the seat at Richmond, and they thought it killed me then. So, I'm lucky that I'm back walking." Force explained that his priorities have shifted. With grandchildren from his daughters Courtney and Ashley, and with Brittany stepping away from racing to start a family of her own, he felt it was time to choose health and family over the risks of returning to competition. "It's time for me to retire," he said plainly. "I had medical stuff that I had to address, and I asked myself, do I really want to get back in the car and get hit in the head? And I don't." Still, he left the door slightly open for one-off moments, hinting that he might strap back into a car to warm it up or make a single burnout, if the fans call for it loudly enough. John Force Racing continues the legacy. Although Force is stepping out of the cockpit, he is far from leaving the sport. He will continue leading John Force Racing, JFR, the 23-time championship-winning organization headquartered in Brownsburg, Indiana. The team remains strong, featuring 3 champion drivers. Brittany Force, 2-time top Fuel World Champion, currently 4th in points in the Monster Energy Dragster. Austin Prock, reigning Funny Car champion, entering the finals with a 101-point lead in the Cornwell Tools Chevrolet SS Funny Car. Jack Beckman, 2012 Funny Car champion, now filling the seat in the Peak Antifreeze and Coolant Chevrolet SS Funny Car and sitting 3rd in points. JFR's competitive future is also secure with new talent on the way. On October 15th, the team announced that top fuel standout Josh Hart will join the organization in 2026, bringing new energy to a team already rich in experience and achievement. A season of change for the Force family. Adding to the milestone moment, Brittany Force announced on September 12th that she will step away from competition at the end of the season to focus on starting a family with her husband, Bobby Lyons Jr., with both father and daughter transitioning away from active racing. The 2025 season will mark a dramatic shift for the Force family. But even as they step back from the driver's seat, their impact on the NHRA remains as strong as ever. Looking ahead, the NHRA Finals at Pomona. The announcement was part of a media event promoting the NHRA In-N-Out Burger Nationals at the historic Pomona drag strip, where some of the season's most important races will unfold. For the first time in decades, John Force will be attending the NHRA Finals not as a competitor, but as a team owner and ambassador for the sport he helped define. Fans, teams, and fellow drivers are preparing to honor one of the greatest careers in motorsports history, a legacy that will stand forever. John Force's retirement marks the end of an era. His unmatched success, intense determination, and charismatic presence changed the world of drag racing and inspired generations of racers. More than just a champion, Force became the face of NHRA and brought millions of fans into the sport. While he may no longer be launching down the track at over 330 miles per hour, his influence and his team will continue driving the sport forward. As Force said with a smile, "Never say never. If the fans cheer loud enough, I'll hear you." And the NHRA world will no doubt be cheering for a very long time.